just because fuck the Ottoman Empire. I mean, this is my cousin. You can, well,
My
it's a
dearest
decaying
cousin,
mental state.
I'm so glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance
he's having
and
some
Teleme.
problems.
Seeing them both in the same room is rather surprising, isn't it? But please, Your Excellencies, explain to us what brought you here.
Sire, I have come to humbly request your help. We have been sustaining terrible attacks.
Really? Are the natives behind this again? Unless it is those traitors of the Guard.
We aren't sure, but it is almost certain that the natives are involved. Governor Burren is hoping that you could send him your cousin, as well as some troops.
It would seem that we are in a similar situation, sire. Our city has been sustaining terribly violent assaults, and our losses are great. Our Mother Cardinal is begging you to send her some help as soon as possible.
Dear allies, knowing that you are in such a delicate situation fills me with sorrow. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. Regarding sending my cousin, he's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you described fills me with fear for his life, which is most precious to me. No, I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantine, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We are so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to him.
Absolutely, sire. And we thank you both for receiving us.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
They should be fucking grateful to me. Let's see. Topush. Yeah, these motherfuckers. It was my cat, or roommate's cat, Topush. Yeah, these motherfuckers should be grateful to me. Fucking Jesus Christ. Alright. Yeah, so I'm backtracking on these quests because I did these already on my main account, or on my main save, but I just wanted to show these because fuck the Ottoman Empire. So I'm going to do the one in the Spanish Inquisition first. Yeah, so both the Spanish Inquisition and the Ottoman Empire are under attack from beasts. And so we're going to help them out with that. And naturally they're both blaming, you know, both factions are blaming the natives. Which is why we bring Siora, the native companion, along. Because she's smart. Alright, so now I'm in the Spanish Inquisition. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh well. This city confuses me. Or, well, the city doesn't confuse me, I'm just confused. Alright, so... these won't take really long to do, because, I mean, I've done them before, so...
Sir de Sade, seeing you is a genuine relief.
Your emissary informed us that you were in need of our help.
Indeed. She must have told you that we were being attacked. We are sustaining the relentless assaults of furious animals, which some people believe to be sent by the demons of the island.
Some people? So you're not certain that's the case?
We were mistaken when we thought them responsible for the Malicor. I became more cautious.
See, these people
No
are
matter
fucking
where
reasonable.
these
The
attacks
Spanish
come from,
Inquisition is
our men are
reasonable. Look at
becoming
this bullshit.
exhausted. One of our outposts to the east has sent us a distress message. They won't hold much longer. I beg you, you must go to their aid. Maybe they can help you find out where these beasts come from.
I will go there and meet them. I hope to make it in time.
I am infinitely grateful, Your Excellency. You have proved your efficiency many times already. I am certain you will put an end to this.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Alright, well, we can... See, look at that. The Spanish Inquisition is fucking reasonable compared to the Ottoman Empire, which is... that's some bullshit. Like, that's how you know you've done fucked up. But, she's also a little spicy. We found out that she's a compulsive gambler, and that her son likes to have wild sex parties. And one of my companions, who's a bishop in her court or whatever, I don't really know how that structure of it or whatever. I think he's like a little below her, but he knew that I'm adopted and just decided to keep it from me because, you know, why not? Who gives a shit about me? I'm just, you know, trying to keep the peace between all these motherfuckers, and they making it difficult for me, so, you know, who wants to, you know, why would they do anything for me? Why? All they do is make my job harder by attacking the natives.
You shouldn't stay here. We're sustaining terrible attacks. The animals appear to be crazy. They already killed several of my soldiers.
We're actually here to help you.
Are you the backup? We were starting to lose hope. I must admit that I was praying for more soldiers, but any help is welcome. We're under attack every night, and we've already lost a lot of men. At this rate, we won't survive another night.
Don't worry. We will do everything in our power to make sure that you do.
You still have some time to prepare, before these beasts attack again. Or we could wait together until nightfall.
Alright.
Oh, we'll wait until nightfall.
Ready, weapons? There they are!
Bit of poison on my blade.
Then let's go!
Bit of poison on my blade.
Oh. Well, that's fun. We'll throw a bomb at them.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. I need healing.
Oh, my companions are down.
I need healing.
Alright, now they're safe. Holy shit.
Let's see what you're capable of. Let's see what you're capable
Oh fuck, there's more.
Poison on my blade.
And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Alright, we're done. Whew.
We have succeeded! Bravo, soldiers! We have resisted. Thank you, Excellency. I do not know what would have happened had you not helped us. My troops and I owe you a hearty drink. Thanks for your help. You are an extraordinary fighter. If it weren't for you, the outpost would have undoubtedly fallen tonight.
If these attacks are always this violent, even with our support, it won't hold much longer. We must uncover the origin of these attacks.
I've thought about it, and I sent a few men 2 days ago, in the hope that they would find out where the attacks came from. And first and foremost, why they are attacking. But I haven't heard from them since. I'm afraid I might have sent them to their death.
Could you at least tell me which way they went? I might be able to track them.
They followed a trail going north of a place the natives call the Woods of Lightning.
Thank you, officer. I will do everything in my power to find them. Until then, try to hold on.
You be careful. Goodbye.
Alright, yeah, so I don't know how much you've seen, but basically these beasts that I just fought off have been, attacking both the Spanish Inquisition and the Ottoman Empire, and so they called on me as their ally.
We aren't far from Vedlu.
Ooh.
I hope it's just a coincidence.
You think Deirdre might be involved?
It would not surprise me in the least.
That's a native chief who's like kind of a war hawk. So you know, who knows if it's her? Oh, but yeah, the beasts have been attacking the Ottoman Empire, the Spanish Inquisition, and since I'm, you know, neutral, they're like, hey, can you help us out? I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, you know. They're both blaming the natives for these attacks, naturally. And, you know, we know it's not the natives, but we can't convince them of that, so... We just have to play along so we can figure out what's actually going on. Plus, if they get me involved, or if they get me involved, they'll leave everything alone, which is good. Because we don't like it when the countries do things, because it makes my job much harder. Let's see.
The soldiers' tracks lead to the northeast. We should follow if we want to find them.
I think okay, yeah, I just have to go up here so I can avoid those mobs. Oh, so yeah, if you look at these beasts, they look different than how they usually look. They usually don't have the they usually don't have that magic like above them. Oh yeah, so this isn't I just saw that you so this isn't actually Europe. This is an island that's we're colonizing. The nations are called different things. They're not called the Spanish Inquisition and the Ottoman Empire. That's just what I call them, because they're basically the same thing. But yeah, if we look, these mobs are like, you can see like magic over them, which is kind of strange. That's what makes them different, because they're usually not as many demons, and usually not as aggressive. And they usually don't spawn as much. So we know something sus.
This man will die if we don't do something about it.
What happened? You saved me. Thank you. I'd be dead if it weren't for you.
Your officer sent us. He told us that you were looking for the origin of these attacks.
And we found it. We followed the beast's trail and it led us to a large glade east of here. You'll find raised stones there. The ones which are worshipped by the islanders. There was a creature there. A beast so large and so ferocious. I've never seen anything like it. That's what must have been attracting the animals. We wanted to kill it, but it prevailed. All my comrades fell in battle against it. I fled. I had to inform the lieutenant.
And you were right. Don't worry, we'll take care of it now.
We took some notes, and we drew a map.
We will take care of it.
It may be of use to you. Everything is in that chest over there. Here, take the key.
Alright, oh, the chest is right here. Discuss notes. Investigating the beast tracks led us to the area surrounding Vedlug. The heretics, the natives who live there must have sent them to attack us. We were wrong. The beast did not come from this village. We found more tracks much further going to the heart of the island. The trail leads further to the east where there are more creatures, but we can hear loud cries. This must be the source of the attacks. We saw a gigantic creature. It is calling the other beasts and sending them towards us. It is a genuine demon. We will attempt to neutralize it. Demons. Which, like, you know, it's kind of hard to tell what's a demon to these people, because, you know, anything that moves that they don't understand is actually a demon, so. So yeah, they're pretty useless. Okay. Look, there are more of these motherfuckers. There's so many of them.
Let's go!
But yeah, they're usually not enchanted. Like you can see like shadows and shit falling from them. Usually they're not like that. Let's see, do I need... Oh, okay, I have ammo, so that's fine. Oh. Oh, this is a demon. So... I don't know how much you've seen, but, so these, the thing I'm fighting right now, and again, this is like, not an enchanted one, but it's like Berserk. Oh, fuck.
I need healing.
So these things are basically like when a native dies. Or like if they're like a powerful native dies, which like they have rituals and shit for this. But if they like bound themselves to the earth, like a particular location, when they die they can become like a guardian is what they're called. And that's basically one of these things, is a guardian. And so this is basically like a dead native. Or they call them their ancestors is what they would say. But this one's attacking us, and they're not always, I mean, usually they don't attack natives. So we're kind of like, what the fuck? Because usually they're, like, usually they're peaceful. I mean, like, they're bosses, so like, we have to attack them every once in a while, but like, for the most part, I mean, like, they're the natives' ancestors, but like, they're, you know, attacking. And this one was also like resurrected, which usually doesn't happen. So, you know, something sus is going on here.
I need healing.
Ooh, that was close.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Armor will no longer protect you.
That's not very cash money. Did it not get stunned? What the hell?
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
There we go.
It was this creature who was leading the animals. It looks like a guardian, but its skin is strange, covered with ulcers, as if it was sick. That could explain its change in behavior, but not the intelligence with which these attacks were led.
Yeah, so these attacks are coordinated like the animals. I mean, they have a specific target in mind. So it's like, what's causing that? So now, okay, yeah, we're returning. Alright, so let's tell the Mother Cardinal what's up. It's little difficult to explain to her because, you know, everything is a demon. So we have to plan a little bit because everything that moves is a demon on this island to them. So yeah, how do I explain that these, you know, why these beasts are attacking?
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you? You are back. I hear there are no more attacks. Once again, your help was a blessing. Did our troops survive?
There were some losses, but the outpost is still standing. And it's thanks to them that I was able to follow the creature's trail. The officer sent out a small party hoping that they would be able to solve the problem.
Now that's a resourceful man. Did his initiative bear fruit?
His men died, alas. But following their tracks led me to the creature who was leading the animals. It resembled a Nardaig Menaemon, a mountain guardian. But it seemed like it was sick. Its skin was covered in stains and ulcers, and its behavior was different from the other guardians I've met.
Where could it have come from? And why did it send all these beasts after us?
I don't know, but someone must be behind all this. These attacks are too coordinated and too complex to be the work of some creatures.
You are a man of great ingenuity. I have no doubt that you will solve this mystery. At any rate, I am extremely grateful for the help you have given us.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
I must leave you.
Naturally, you're...
So that went really well. Usually it's something along the lines of, is it the demons who are attacking us? And, you know, we're just like, yeah, it's, something like that. Which I'm pretty sure that happens in the future. But anyway, so we did this one. We'll do the quest at the Ottoman Empire, and then we'll go back to my main save, where all the good stuff happens. Which, well, we'll actually get to see me roast this guy a second time. time to roast this motherfucker a second time.
Lord de Sade, I've been hoping you would come.
Your Excellency, I heard news of the attacks against Hikmet.
We have had our differences, but none can deny your incredible efficiency. You must surely know that were we not desperate, I would not trouble you with this.
I'm listening.
Animals, creatures have been attacking us relentlessly. They throw themselves upon our defenses day and night. They do not even try to avoid our weapons, rushing as if to swamp us in infinite numbers.
Good.
Our best
Deserve it,
soldiers fall
motherfucker.
exhausted from fatigue, the others die shredded by their claws. Please find the origin of these attacks and make them stop. If we cannot hold out, the entire population of Hikmet will be devoured.
Good.
Shah
Deserve it,
Mateus has
motherfucker.
fallen prey to the same tragic fate. The beasts were answering to a type of guardian we have never seen before. A guardian that has since died. Have the attacks subsided here at all? A guardian that has since died. Have the attacks subsided in Hikmet?
No, not at all. San Mateus is far from here. The origin of the attacks must be different.
Are they?
I sent a small group of trackers so that they might follow the trail of the creatures. Their last message came from a dangerous area in the hands of natives. The savages are certainly at the root of these evil
Holy
attacks.
fuck.
Who else
Oh
could
my
have trained
God.
all of these creatures?
Could you indicate the zone in question?
Alas, no. I didn't get the information. You must meet their officer, who will know how to guide you there. She's leading our troops in the outpost at the entrance to the city.
Very well. I shall depart immediately.
Be so kind as to keep me informed. This affair is driving me to madness.
I would like to broach a rather unpleasant subject.
Yeah.
Your treachery.
I beg your pardon.
So
I'm
this
at a
guy
loss
sent
for
an assassin
words.
after us.
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your savants that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the Tierna
So they sent me
to provide us
after
with a remedy. But you
a
used
native
me like
person?
a pawn, seeking in truth to capture her.
Yeah, they sent me after her.
I cannot understand why you are
And they
reacting
basically
in this
followed
way.
me to find
I
her.
was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as
And so now I'm giving
enemies,
him a piece of my
after all.
mind.
And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical persuasion.
You are even ready to use brute force against
Yeah, he
your
expected
own
me to like
allies.
torture her for some
Whatever do
reason.
you mean?
After wounding the Tierna, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my anger is exaggerated? Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against his sovereign?
I never... I promise you that I had no intention for any harm to befall you. That man went beyond his orders, I assure you. I implore you, please accept my sincerest and profound apologies in the name of the Bridge Alliance.
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your spy. He paid for his audacity with his life.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you.
Would he?
Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. It should never have happened. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps even some sort of machination.
No. That is terrible. This is a great setback. How could I have been so naive? What a shame. I am truly sorry that you risked your life in vain.
Are
Would
you?
you like to speak with me about any other subject?
I've taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchant should now be able to reach Hikmet.
Captain Rainhild has sent a message to that effect. You have done a great service for me. Though there is something that bothers me. I was told that you met these savages and then let them go. They showed no mercy at all with your own merchants.
The congregation is not in conflict with these natives, and has no wish to begin one.
Your famous neutrality.
What the fuck is wrong with neutrality, dude?
Well then, you have solved the problem, and I would be discourteous to deny it.
My pleasure. I imagine the captain must have informed you of all that we learned.
Indeed, and I am extremely worried. An attack of any significant magnitude would be a catastrophe for our city. We have the means to repel these savages, but it will not be without great losses.
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes. The freedom of their brothers and sisters.
I see where this is headed. but I fear that they were not honest with you. A few natives are being held in the prison of the Coin Guard, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of such commitment.
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of kidnappings. The victims are only villagers.
This is inexplicable. We have taken no villagers.
Bullshit.
Of course, we answer their attacks in kind. And at times we have taken prisoners on the battlefield. But what use would we have for a few fishermen, hunters, and weavers?
Might it be possible that these kidnappings have taken place without your consent?
I doubt that. But of course, it is always
You
possible
doubt
that a
that,
few bandits might have stolen a shipment of arms. If
Some
that were the
bandits.
case, that would explain a great deal. Since you have been of such service to my people, and this grievous affair seems of great concern to you, would you be of a mind to lead the inquiry? Capture a few of these savages. Make it your mission to make them talk. We must understand what is going on before they attack.
God.
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of this affair, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
God, I hate that guy.
Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
So, what just happened there is... I'll go in the order of events, basically. So, natives were attacking shipment, like caravans and merchants along the road between my city and the Ottoman Empire. And so I did relations with the natives and got them to make a truce. And I would, exercise diplomacy. God forbid. And, this guy gave me shit because I didn't, fucking torture them or whatever. I was a reasonable person. Oh my, and he gave me shit for that. It's like, motherfucker, I'm helping you. So there was that, and then, I find out that the natives were attacking the caravans and along the roads. Oh, god damn it.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Let's see, I hit level 30. Do I have stasis? Oh, okay, I'm just getting more of this then. Yeah, and so we find out that the natives were attacking the roads in the first place because the Ottoman Empire was kidnapping their, teenagers and children, for racial biology. To study, how this species is different. Pursuit of
You
knowledge,
managed to
pursuit
make
of
it through.
science.
A group of these enraged beasts managed to get past our defenses.
Yes, we fought and defeated them. But how did they make it through?
My men are exhausted. We killed some of them, but we were overrun. Our situation is getting more and more desperate. I don't suppose I need to warn you about the dangers of this road.
Actually, that is why we're here. Governor Buren sent me. He wants us to find a group of trackers.
And I hope that he'd sent you as reinforcements. Silly me. It looks like all we're good for is dying to protect his bloody city. But you wanted to ask me something.
Yeah, fuck you.
Like I said, Governor Buren is hoping that I can find a group of trackers, with your help.
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send out a party of scouts, which I did, despite our losses. They were supposed to find the bastard who's been sending us these critters. One of those savage sorcerers,
Oh
no
my
doubt.
god.
Can you tell me which way they went?
They don't have
Sorry, Your
sorcerers.
Excellency, I won't tell you anything until I receive some help.
Excuse me,
You
I'm
have to
trying to...
understand,
What
I
the
hope
fuck?
that these
I'm
men are
trying
alive. They
to
are
solve
also
your
under my
problem.
command. But those who are here with me now are my main preoccupation. And as we speak, they're dropping like flies. Not to mention the fact that if this outpost falls, there won't be much left to protect the city. So you can go and tell the governor that if he wants me to help you, he will have to help us first.
Fuck you. I'm not doing that shit.
I understand that your situation is desperate, that you want to take care of what appears most urgent. But it's not simply about me saving a few men. It's about stopping these attacks once and for all. By getting to their root cause, I intend to put an end to it. And then any help you hope to receive won't be needed any longer.
You're right. I'm sorry, these attacks have made me lose my nerve. I don't know what I'm saying. They went towards the west, where the rebels are most numerous.
Are you talking about the Danea Exregau?
If you like. The governor is certain that these savages are behind the attacks. So I sent my men to find their camp.
Of course.
This isn't the first time that we've tried to find them. But now our survival depends on it.
I see. Well, thank you, Captain. I'll try to find your man and put an end to all this.
Good luck. And if my men are alive, send them back here, will ya?
You can count on me. I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Alright, 1 second. Alright. I am here. So, yeah, the Ottoman Empire is doing racial biology against the natives. Which, like, the entire premise of this game is, like, there's a disease ravaging my home country, my homeland, and so we're here on the island to find a cure. And so they are, well, not that this excuses it, but their thing is, yeah, I'm going south. Their thing is like, oh, well, if we torture this natives and, you know, cut them up into pieces, and, you know, inject them with weird shit and poison them, then we'll find a cure to this disease that doesn't have a cure. And the disease doesn't have a cure or an antidote or anything, which we find out later on, and so there's no point to what they're doing, really. And we also find out that, well, they're not only doing this racial biology and experiments against the natives, because, you know, the native savage species is inferior to ours, so, you know, it doesn't matter what we do to them, they're just lab rats. We find they're also torturing the pirates. Which, because the pirates don't get infected with the disease, and so they're like, oh, well, we can just torture them, you know, give them some weird, you know, we can just torture them. Who cares? That'll be fine. Well, the problem with that is, besides, you know, being completely immoral, is by torturing the pirates, they are pissing off, like, the entire, like, I mean, all the pirates are, like, part of the same organization, but I mean, they're pissing off the entire organization. Like, the entire organization. Just because. It's like, why not? You know, we're on a fucking island. We're a nation, a colony, on an island, surrounded by water. And we're just gonna say, you know what? Who gives a shit? You know, fuck the pirates. We don't... Like, this country doesn't have a navy. And they want to piss off the pirates. And when I explained that to the governor, the guy I was talking to in the first place, he was like, well, what's it matter that, you know, the pirates get pissed off? Like, who cares? And, like, thank God I had my pirate lover with me, because he's like, yeah, by the way, if you piss off the pirates, if I tell them that we are not safe in your country, in your colony, we will stop doing all business with you because you are putting us in danger. We will stop all trade on the oceans, all trade. We will stop all transport between here and your home country, so you will be stranded here with no allies, surrounded by these so-called savages, and you're just fucked, you know, because fuck you. And my lover had to explain that to this guy because he was so fucking dense. And then after that, he was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's not a good idea. And we're like, yeah, that wasn't, like, I don't know how to explain to you that you need a navy on a fucking island. Like, how do you become a governor of a place without understanding the importance of a navy? When you're on an island... yeah, I hate him. I can't wait to declare war against him.
What are you doing here?
Are you the scout sent by the governor of Hikmet?
Can't you tell?
He was worried that he wasn't getting any news from you and asked me to find you. He wants me to help him put an end to the attacks. Have you discovered anything?
Yes. A camp of rebel savages. We suspected there was one around here, and we finally found it. They must be the ones sending us the beasts. They all come from this region, and these barbarians have sworn to eliminate us. So we...
You may be right, but I'd rather be certain. I know the leader of this camp. I'll go talk to her.
You knew of this camp? These savages are responsible for dozens of deaths, maybe hundreds. Why didn't you inform the governor?
Because I'm a diplomat, not a scout. You should go back to the outpost now. I'll take care of all this.
Damn. God, that was great. I love my guy. I'm a I love him. Why didn't you tell the governor about our attacks? We've been under attack with this camp from this camp for weeks. Why haven't you told us? You know what? I don't give a fuck. That's your job, not mine. I'm a fucking diplomat. You're a scout. You're making that a lot harder for me, bitch. And I'm gonna scoot past these animals because she's probably going to chase after me, and I'll just leave a few surprises for her. Oh wait, are these the infected ones? Yeah, looks like it. They might just attack me anyway. I might have to go in that direction. Yeah, I do.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
See, I'm good at my job, you know? I'm friends with the leader of the camp. Just, you know, walk right in. Have some fika.
I wanted to speak to you about the assaults that Hikmed and its outposts have been sustaining.
Assaults? We have nothing to do with it this time. My men are not ready to attack the big city.
They're not being attacked by men, but by beasts. Dozens of them.
So, they are also attacking the Renaigse. That's a relief.
What do you mean?
The animals are attacking us as well. They throw themselves at any man crossing their path, as if they were enraged. They even throw themselves at the camp's defenses. I had never seen anything like it before.
A similar thing was happening west of the island. The animals were being led by some sort of guardian. It resembled a Nardaig Meneman, but its skin was black and covered in ulcers.
I have never seen a guardian that fits the description you've given. I don't think they exist.
Could a Denegad have done this?
You're a typical Renaigse. You don't understand anything. The Nadaig are our ancestors. None of our people would make a Nadaig suffer, even if their heart was black and full of resentment.
And yet someone or something is making the beasts aggressive here as well. And we must find it.
We? Do you want us to work together?
Why shouldn't we? Don't you want this to stop too?
That's true.
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed! He is attacking our own!
What? Come, follow me!
Bit of poison on my blade.
Then let's go!
And here, I'm gonna put some coating on my level 2. So those Renegade that they were talking about, those are like... They're not leaders of the clan, they have like important places in the clan. Like they have an important role in the clan. They're like spiritual leaders basically.
Let's see if you can ward off this.
Do I not have? Oh shit, I don't have. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't have anything to heal my companions with. It's strange. I usually do. Anyway, the Dene god is like a spiritual leader in a clan, and I think there might be multiple in certain clans. But I don't have to go through her dialogue again. I'll just skip it then.
I wanted to speak then. What do you...
You're not...
And yet some... Why should...
Alright, let's
Mal!
go.
Our
What?
Bit of poison on my blade.
That's strange. I don't have... Hello.
Then let's go!
Let's see if you can ward off this.
What the fuck? Okay, yeah, fuck. I'm going to need to make more potions. When I did this in my main save, I was a much higher level. have to go back to camp. Unless... No, I can't pass trouble. And so the Done God, the spiritual leaders, they're the ones who bind themselves to the earth, and who basically, like, through different rituals, like, make a pact with the earth, and in turn, like, the island, they, like, have a relationship with, like, a physical relationship with the island. Like, the island gives them power and strength, and in return, when the spiritual leader dies, I don't even think they really die. They become the, they become, like, the guardian, or the boss that we saw. Strange. Anyway. And so because they're the only ones who... The spiritual leaders are the only ones who have relationships with the guardians, you know, since they've become them. They're the ones who have the power and discipline to summon, you know, the other guardians, like their ancestors, basically. That's why my guy was like, well, could one be doing this? Like, I mean, could one be resurrecting them and, like, corrupting them or whatever? And she's like, nah. She's like, nah, you don't understand. You're fucking, you gringo. Like, you don't understand. And there's also, I don't know if my parents were Done God or whatever, the spiritual leaders, but like, because I have this mark on my face, it means that my parents, like, had a relationship with the earth or whatever.
I wanted to speak to you about the assaults
did.
that Hikmed and its outposts have been sustaining.
Alright, so
Could a Dene...
You're a tip, not free.
Why shouldn't we?
That's...
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed! He is attacking our own!
What? Come, follow me.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Then let's go!
what the fuck, dude? But yeah, these guys don't fuck around. I'll probably just save, like, while I'm on the battlefield. Probably should have been doing that from the beginning, but whatever.
I wanted to then... What do you... Could it...
You're not
and yet,
free.
why should...
Mal!
Oh, I can't save? Let's see then if I can speed this up.
see if you can ward off this fate. Be careful! We're wounded!
I'll just save here. Hello to these new people. Basically I'm helping these natives kick ass against beasts that are attacking all of them. And naturally the Ottoman Empire has blamed the natives for the attack, even though the natives are also being attacked.
Your armor will no longer protect you.
But clearly because the natives are being attacked, that the natives are causing the attack. That's just how it works, right? Oh, that's nice. I'm glad my viewers are watching me get one shot over and over again. Good times.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Alright, cool. Oh. Alright, there's the boss. So this is the thing that normally protects them, but it normally protects the natives, but it's been getting corrupted by something or someone.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Alright, cool.
What happened to our Nadai? No idea. I'm sorry. It left me no choice.
You fought bravely and you did what you had to do. Our guardian had changed. It no longer recognized its children, and it was the one leading these beasts against us. Something really bad must have happened to it.
It resembled the other Guardian I told you about, as if they had the same disease.
Guardians don't get sick. They are far more than beasts.
And yet you and I saw the same thing. At last, the attack should stop now. What are you doing here?
Who are these Renaitse? Spies?
They only came here to discover the source of the attacks.
And they thought we were responsible.
Yeah,
Why
they
are
did
you
because
still
they're
here?
fucking dumbasses.
You should have gone back to the outpost.
I'm sorry. We were uncertain that we could trust you.
Oh
You said
my
you
god.
knew these people.
Because I'm a
You
fucking
heard
diplomat.
cries And saw the giant creature
I'm
attacking
a
their
fucking
camp.
diplomat,
And
and
we
I've spent the
realized
entire
that it
game
was
building a
this
relationship
creature
with these
who was
natives, which is
leading
why
the
I
beasts.
fucking
And
love
you
them.
discovered that we weren't to blame.
Yeah,
Yes.
bitch.
I'm really sorry. We should go back to the outpost now.
Then, if we let them go, they'll tell their leader the location of our camp.
You. Are you prepared to swear that you will never speak of this place?
You saved our comrades and maybe our city by killing this beast, so... Yes. We swear.
I hope that they will be true to their word. Fine. They can go.
We are extremely grateful.
Thank you, Durand. Now, let's go tell the governor of Hikmet about this guardian.
Qua awalem segrenaigse. And if you find the one who's behind all this, kill him.
Alright, so now I gotta get back to the Steam. And then I can go back to my main save. Because this is just one more reason why the Ottoman Empire is the actual reincarnation of the devil. Like, you've gotta be on something special if you can make the Ottoman Empire look. I have no idea what that is. A missing scout. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. You know, it's like you've gotta be something real special if you make the Spanish Inquisition look reasonable. Like, oh, you know these natives? We can't trust you then. Bitch, I'm the reason they're not fucking attacking you. Like, really, motherfucker? Like, you really want to go there? Honestly, I should. Well, I mean, this is what I will be doing. I should just be like, fuck it. You know what? You don't want my help? Just fucking die, perish. I don't give a shit. You wanna make my life harder? Then fucking have at it. So now we're gonna hear just how, well, now you're gonna see just how fucking stupid the governor of the Ottoman Empire is.
Your Excellency, have you been informed?
I've been told, yes, that the attacks have ceased. Hikmet has been saved, thanks to you. Was it the natives, as I suspected?
No, they were not the cause, and were also victims of the attacks, and their losses were great. The animals answered to the call of a guardian, whose behavior was totally unlike the others. Exactly like the one who led the attacks against San Mateus.
These creatures normally protect the natives, answering their call. Why did this one attack them? Are you certain one tribe is not attempting to dominate the others?
I don't think so. The Guardian looked sick. No native would treat such a creature like that. There is no doubt someone is behind these attacks. But currently I have no idea who it might be.
I suspect you will lead the investigation and unravel the mystery, as is your custom. While waiting, take this. It's nothing much, but consider it a gift to thank you for your help. Without you, the population of Hikmet would have suffered terribly.
Thank you. I'm happy to have helped you avoid a massacre, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Which I like.
I have to go. Look forward to...
Farewell, my lord.
Which, I mean, that's something I like as well. Is happy to help. I'm happy to have helped you avoid a massacre. Which I love. I love his dialogue and, like, you know, double meanings. Happy to have helped you avoid a massacre. Well, not a massacre of, you know, the Ottoman Empire people, but, you know, the massacre of, because I mean, the outpost was like, they weren't in any, like, the scouts or whoever were so far away, they weren't in any real danger at all. It's, you know, who was I, whose massacre did I just, help? Happy to have helped avoid the massacre. Who's the massacre? Where the fuck is my house? Actually, I don't even think it matters. Alright. So yeah, that's why the Ottoman Empire is about to get fucked up the ass with war.